Hey guys, welcome to the Heart of David. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Just a quick topic, but I think it's a very important topic. Artificial intelligence, and how can you tell if it's artificial intelligence on a YouTube channel or something of the sort, something like that? I'm going to be as honest as I can, as I always am, but about this topic. If you're on a computer, if you're on Google, if you're on whatever on the internet, you're doing a search or you're doing those kinds of things. Personally, I use ChatGPT because I'm studying in university. It's also a very good study tool, but I don't say things like, hey, are you a Nephilim? Yeah, I would like to and get into that kind of stuff, but no thanks. If you think you're not using AI because you're not using ChatGPT, then you're sadly mistaken. If you're using Google or Bing or any of those search engines, they're AI generated now. So this is concerning in the body of Christ. How can you tell? So this is strictly about, I wouldn't tell someone not to use AI if they were doing it for like studying or trying to learn things. I just don't see a problem with that. And I'm not, someone's going to say you're being a Pharisee, but what I'm about to say, no. There's a lot of AI generated, sorry, my voice is going. You're going to have to give me a second on this. How can you tell an AI generated Christian video? So they'll use things like Billy Graham, Paul Washer, Morgan Freeman, the usual voices that people use, Anthony Hopkins. They'll use those types of things. And it's, it sounds good. It sounds, and a lot of it sounds right. The way that you can tell is that there are no spaces in between the words. So when it talks, it doesn't go like this. And then like a breath, right? So that's how you know. It'll speak like this, and then it'll speak like this, and then it'll speak like that. That's how you know it's AI generated. So why is there a problem with it? Can you guys remember? And this wasn't that long ago. Guys, they didn't release AI that long ago. And the sad thing is that people who are born into this stuff, who never knew a life before the internet, it's sad. What was it, a half a year ago, that in Germany they had an AI, sermon. And they're like, it was really good and everything. Well, I believe it has to come from a person, from your heart. There are amazing things that AI can create. I've heard them, I've read them. And if you ask it to do a sermon for you, this is what people are doing. And if you can't see a problem with that, you do have bad discernment. Hey, write me a sermon. If I was them, I would just say leave spaces in between, but I say, write me a sermon and play it for me, and I'll do nothing. In fact, you know what I'll do? I will, I'll just keep uploading videos. I'll just keep using ChatGPT, and then I'll start getting followers. I'll start to get 5,000, 10,000 followers if it's good enough, and I'll throw in there, donate to me. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no heart in it. You want it to come from a person, from a person's heart, a person's thoughts. It just reminds me of, when it says, iron will not mix with clay. I don't know if they're talking about transhumanism. It's very coincidental. They could be talking about, different religions and whatever. I don't know, but that just sticks in my mind. yeah, when you hear of Neuralink equaling 666, it doesn't sound so off, does it? In any case, this is all I wanted to say. I'm not like, you know what? I flipped to a number of them anyways. You just know they're AI. I'll go in the comment section if I feel convicted enough, and I'll say this is AI, and then people will see that. Listen, like, do what you want, but I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you rather hear it from a person? What's being said in there is not from the body of Christ, and for all we know, it's coming from something much worse.